Good morning, YouTube. Dillo here. I do have a suggestion, or I received a suggestion from somebody from the video yesterday where I was wanting ideas for videos to do. And one of the suggestions that I was given is to talk about my lineage. My obsession with Ireland and Scotland, Wales, and the UK, that all stems from the fact that I come from there, ancestrally speaking. I don't know a whole lot about my mom's side, the Dunkers and Colemans. I don't know too much about them. However, I do know that, let me see, my mother's, the Colemans, side, the Coleman side, trace that back to the Pinkleys, and I am 7th generation Irish through that line right there. 7th generation Irish American, I should say. Now I know more about my dad's side, and on my dad's side there is the Palmers, which is my paternal grandfather's side, and also the Rosemans, my paternal grandmother's side. Now, I believe through the Rosemans, trace it back to the Hendersons. So if there's any Hendersons or Rosemans or anything like that out there, hello family, we are related. And then through the Palmer side, my great-grandmother, Failer, her maiden name was Jernigan. You trace the Jernigans all the way back. They have been traced back to the court of King Henry VIII. So I do have noble blood in my veins, albeit just a tiny little trickle. I don't know exactly how far back that goes, but you know. And what's really kind of freaky weird is my avid interest in the Tudor era and the royal family around that time. That interest sparked long before I even knew that I had family in that court. So I found it kind of freaky weird that, I'd latch onto something without really knowing why. But I do know quite a bit about all that. Not as much as, experts, obviously. But I'm currently reading, I've read a lot of books so far, and currently the book I'm reading on that is Mary, Queen of Scots by Roderick Graham. I'm about halfway through that one right now. I get maybe a few chapters a day, if that. But I'm learning a lot, and yeah, I've watched a lot of the TV shows and stuff like that. The TV show Tudor. It's not incredibly historically accurate, for a lot of reasons. It's like that and the show Reign. It's like they take a few basic tidbits that everybody knows about and just muck it all up. However, I don't dislike those shows because they're very entertaining. But if you're wanting to get an accurate depiction of what it was like, then just pick up a book, because that's the best way you're going to be able to do it. But no, the shows are really good. Just don't use them for historical accuracy because they're way inaccurate. But yeah, that's pretty much as basic, as a basic gist of where my family comes from. And I do know I have some German and French blood in me. I just don't know exactly where that comes into play. And there's also, last I heard, Cherokee, Choctaw, and Apache. No clue where that comes into play either. I would love to dig and dig and dig and dig, but I don't have the money for the resources to get that. Now, a little bit of funny that I had discovered. one of my dad's sisters had her blood traced. It was I think a birthday present from her daughters, my cousins. And she discovered that she is 0.02% Asian, which puts me at about 0.01%. And I'm like, well, that explains why my eyes are kind of slanty a little bit, especially when I'm really tired. So I thought that was kind of a funny. And apparently the Native American is not on both of my parents' sides, as we had originally been told, because they did not trace any native blood in my aunt, which means there's none in me either, at least on that side. However, so I'm guessing at some point on my mom's side is where it comes into play. But I'm basically, for the most part, a Western European mutt. Yeah. But, it's all good. I've got a lot of very predominant traits of I would say the Celtic persuasion. Obviously white skin, pale skin, red hair. I don't know if you can really tell in this lighting, but I am a ginger. Don't really know about how the eye color comes into play. I don't know much about that type of genetics really, other than blue. I know blue eyes are a genetic mutation. Sorry, I've got eye boogers. I'm not awake yet. I haven't finished my coffee. Don't judge me, monkeys. But anywho, let me see. Oh yeah, the other feature I was going to talk to you about, or mention. Well, my face is kind of round, so you can't really tell too much, but I do have very high cheekbones. And that is the indicator for the Native American blood. Or native blood. Sorry, adjusting. But yeah, that's a basic synopsis of what I am, genetically speaking. Well, other than, human, obviously. Although sometimes people wonder. But no, that was an amazing suggestion by one of my subscribers. As of right now, I have 12. I need to build that up a little bit. Gotta build it up. So, I don't care if well, I do care. But, if this is boring to you or anything like that, I do apologize. Just send me some suggestions on things that will not bore you. But share my channel, get the word out, have other people bring ideas to the table. I'm open to just about anything as long as it's realistic and it doesn't cost money, because I don't have any. So, something that you think that might be plausible for me to do, I'm willing, I'm open to suggestions. If you want to, sorry, my dad was walking across there. I thought he was going to come out here and talk to me. But yeah, like, even if you can think of like something really goofy, because I am a goofy person and I like to be silly. I do have an idea of something that I'm wanting to do at some point. I don't know if I'll be able to. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and it's one of those challenges. It's like a few years old actually, but I find it really, really interesting, and I've seen other YouTubers do it, and cracks me the hell up. It really does. It really does. But I'll get into that, I'm gonna keep that under wraps for now. Maybe. Unless y'all are just overly curious. But I have rambled on for about 10 minutes now. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. If you like this video, hit hit that subscribe button. And if you don't like the video, hit it anyway. Tap the notification bell so you know when I make uploads. Like I said, I'm not going to post every single day, but whenever I feel, you know, more often than once a year. But just hit that notification bell. That way you can get notified. Subscribe. Like the video. That would be awesome. Share it with your friends. All of that fine stuff. You know, every little bit helps me out, and I appreciate every bit of support that you guys will give me. I love you all, and I shall see you at another time. Bye.